Celebration of the 2015 Saskatchewan Polytechnic graduates and the procession of our platform dignitaries. Please remain standing and join Saskatchewan Polytechnic Program Head Kathy Bendel in the singing of O Canada.
Please join me. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. We are very pleased to have the Iron Swing Singers here to perform an honor song for our graduates today. We ask that you please stand. We should say that here.
Hey! Thank you to the Iron Swing Singers for that wonderful tribute. Yes, now you may be seated. Yes, we're not going to make you get back. Good afternoon, graduates, Sask Polytechnic administration, faculty and staff, family and friends, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Treaty 6 territory, homeland, and homelands of the Métis people. My name is Daryl Bowen, and I'm an instructor in the Resource and Environmental Law program. My co-MC today is Lisa Davis. Lisa is the program head of Recreation Services at Prince Albert campus. We are honored to be your MCs for today's convocation ceremony. Before we begin, we'd like to ask you to ensure your cell phones are off or on vibrate. Thank you.
Today is the very first Saskatchewan Polytechnic Prince Albert Convocation ceremony, and we thank you for coming. We expect over 200 students to cross this stage today, representing 23 of our certificate and diploma programs. We are very pleased to congratulate all of our graduates on the successful completion of their program. Today is a milestone in your lives. It is also the beginning of a new chapter in your careers in the workforce. We wish you the very best in all of the adventures that lie ahead.
Also, we are live streaming this ceremony on our webpage at www.saskpolytech.ca/convocation. And if any of you are sharing your success on social media today, feel free to tag us or use hashtag SaskPolytech2015. We have a number of guests today to assist with our commencement exercises. Please hold your applause until all our dignitaries to my left have been introduced. Guests are asked to stand briefly as they are announced. The Honourable Scott Moe, Minister of Advanced Education.
Bob Stromberg, member of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Board of Directors.
Dr. Larry Rosia, Sask Polytechnic's President and CEO.
Dr. Ann Neufeld, Saskatchewan Polytechnic's Provost and Vice President Academic.
Ms. Sue Delaney, Executive Director of the Elizabeth Fry Society of Saskatchewan and Saskatchewan Polytechnic's 2015 Honorary Diploma recipient.
Dr. Dennis Johnson, Acting Associate Vice President of Student Affairs.
Deborah Myers, CFO and Vice President, Administrative Services.
Kathy Larson, Saskatchewan Polytechnic Registrar.
Erin Kirton, Vice President, Saskatchewan Polytechnic Student Association, Prince Albert Campus.
Nancy Dill, Dean, School of Hospitality and Tourism and the School of Human Services and Community Safety.
Dr. Neetha Dick, Dean, School of Nursing.
Jamie Hiltz, Acting Dean, School of Academic and Career Education.
John Erickson, Acting Dean, School of Construction and School of Transportation.
Linda Kushner-Pekruel, Dean of the School of Health Sciences and the School of Animal and Biosciences.
Dan McKay, Dean, School of Business and School of Information and Communication Technology.
Brenda Suru, Acting Dean, School of Mining, Energy and Manufacturing and the School of Natural Resources and Built Environment.
Arnold Bolt, Associate Vice President, Academic and Research. We also have a number of faculty participating in the afternoon ceremony, and we will identify them as they are called to introduce the graduates.
I would like to call upon Dr. Larry Rosia, Saskatchewan Polytechnic President and CEO, to officially open the 2015 Saskatchewan Polytechnic Prince Albert Campus Convocation.
Thank you, Lisa and Daryl. So good afternoon. Oh, we got to do better than that. This is graduation. Good afternoon. There we go. Right on. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa and Daryl. Honourable Minister Moe, thank you for being here today as well. Sue, Bob, Erin, special guests, and of course our graduates. It's a great afternoon. Welcome to the first Convocation ceremonies for graduates from Saskatchewan Polytechnic, Prince Albert campus. I am absolutely delighted to share this special occasion with you. You have reached an important milestone in your personal and your professional development. And you are on the threshold of what I am confident will be a new and rewarding stage in your careers. This occasion is particularly noteworthy because as you walk across this stage, you will be among the first ever to receive a Saskatchewan Polytechnic credential. Less than a year ago, what was formerly SIAST relaunched as Saskatchewan Polytechnic. So do we have any SIAST graduates in the audience? Go ahead, raise your hand, don't be shy. Let's have a round of applause for all of those people. Together with our faculty and staff, their knowledge, their hard work, and their passion for their respective fields of practice helped SIAST earn a well-deserved reputation as a leading post-secondary enterprise. Saskatchewan Polytechnic will build on that very solid and strong foundation as we continue to transform into a new kind of post-secondary enterprise. One that is employer-driven, leveraging relationships that expand the range of programming we offer in support of economic growth. One that specializes in applied learning of the breadth and depth that aligns with labor market needs. One that seeks innovative solutions to real-world problems through applied research partnerships. And one that through a polytechnic approach helps put Saskatchewan on the map, nationally and globally. All SIAST grads are considered part of Saskatchewan Polytechnic alumni. So if you haven't already registered with our alumni folk, I urge you to do so now. I also encourage our new grads to register and make your relationship with Saskatchewan Polytechnic a lifelong one. Graduates, I am honored to celebrate with you today because I understand the hard work and the commitment it has taken to achieve today's success, and the tremendous pride you must feel in your accomplishments. I began my career as a technical school graduate, working in the telecommunication field, so I know firsthand how hard you have worked to be here today. I can tell you also that after 30 years in post-secondary education, that your Saskatchewan Polytechnic experience will be life-changing. Your potential is limited only by your enthusiasm and your imagination. Some of you already know that because you have overcome adversity and tremendous personal challenges in order to cross the stage today. I congratulate each and every one of you. You've been trained by the best, educated in your field, and equipped with valuable skills that will help you reach your full potential. I know you will continue to make the Saskatchewan Polytechnic community proud. Graduations are unique among the milestones of our lives because they celebrate past accomplishments and are also the threshold of a limitless future. Today you celebrate accomplishments, anticipate the future, and perhaps say goodbye to a few close friends that you have made. But the richness of the experience and the friendships you have made while at Saskatchewan Polytechnic will live on. Convocations is one of my favorite events of the post-secondary calendar. Orientation days is the other. These are milestones and a learning experience that is informed by employer expertise and supported by employer partnerships. As a polytechnic, we like to say we are employer-driven and student-focused. Our graduates succeed in the workplace because our programs respond to employer needs and because we involve employers in our curriculum design. But the best interests of students are the paramount motivation in determining what we do and why. And our faculty and staff will never lose sight of that. Today, you are poised to reap the benefits of their dedication and expertise, and of your own hard work and commitment. This is a great institution with an ambitious future, to be recognized globally by 2020 as the first choice polytechnic in Canada. Some would say your success and our success is due to the great faculty, and they would be right. Some would say it's the partnerships and support from employers and the community, and they too would be right. All of these are critical to our greatness. But the critical component in the story of success is you, the student. Without you, there would be no growth, and there would be no success stories. I encourage you to take full advantage of the opportunities that you have earned. As you do so, however, remember the family and friends who supported you. Throughout your career, look for opportunities to support others. Help those less fortunate, and be guided by Saskatchewan Polytechnic's values: respect, integrity, sustainability, and excellence. Respect those around you, embrace diversity, and be guided by the Golden Rule. Be accountable and ethical in everything you do. Speak honestly and make fair decisions. Work, live, and learn in a socially, environmentally responsible way. Be conscientious steward of the resources entrusted in you. Set high standards and seek excellence in everything you do. And remember, excellence never rests. As you embark on life's next great adventure, let me share a few final thoughts. Be generous with your knowledge, your talent, and your time. Free your imagination. Dedicate yourself to great things. Nurture warmth among family and friends. Create and innovate. Pursue excellence, and give of yourself. That is what is everlasting. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my remarks, and it now gives me great pleasure to officially open the 2015 Convocation Ceremony for Saskatchewan Polytechnic, Prince Albert Campus. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rosia. To bring greetings on behalf of the province of Saskatchewan, I'd like to call upon the Honourable Scott Moe, Minister of Advanced Education.
Well, thank you very much, Daryl, and good afternoon, everyone. And I'm truly honored to be here this afternoon on behalf of our Premier Brad Wall and the Government of Saskatchewan to bring you greetings and best wishes on this very special day here in Prince Albert at Saskatchewan Polytech. I would like to join in acknowledging Dr. Larry Rosia, who is the Saskatchewan Polytechnic President and CEO, as well as Bob Stromberg, who is here from the Saskatchewan Polytech Board of Directors, Erin Kirton, the Vice President of the Prince Albert Students Association, Dr. Neufeld from the Sask Polytech Provost and Vice President of Academic. As well, I'd like to acknowledge Sue Delanoy, who is here to receive her honorary diploma recipient here this afternoon. I do see in the crowd as well a community leader from out in the area where I live, out at Shelbrook, but from Atakakoop. I see Chief Larry Hennekew in the crowd, and if I've missed anyone, I do apologize. I would like to also acknowledge Iron Springs group doing the honor song here at the outset from Sturgeon Lake First Nations. And a very special acknowledgement to all the faculty and staff, not just here in Prince Albert, but from Sask Polytech across the province that make days like today possible for our graduates of the great programs that Sask Polytech offers. And finally, lastly but not leastly, a great acknowledgement to the graduates and all your families and friends that have made this day possible for you. It's so great to see you all here today, and my sincere congratulations go not just to to the graduates, especially to the graduates, but not just to the graduates. As many walk across the stage here today, there's families and friends that have supported them in their journey, and it's a day of celebration and a day of beginning as careers and personal opportunities do open up after this exciting day, and acknowledgement of your achievements. You can be so very proud as a graduate of Sask Polytech from what you have accomplished during your time here. Your time at Sask Polytechnic has prepared you to enter the workforce with the skills that you need to create a successful career right here in our province of Saskatchewan. And I think that's a testament to the faculty and to the staff and the hard work that they do right here at Sask Polytech each and every day throughout the year. Since 2008, we've seen a steady increase in the student enrollment at the Prince Albert campus. And this is an outcome, I believe, of the strong leadership at this institution and the subsequent commitment to the quality of education that is offered here as well as across the province of Saskatchewan. For years, Sask Polytech has earned an excellent reputation for delivering a high-quality education, as well as for its strong partnerships that Sask Polytech does have with employers right across the province in Western Canada. And this is why the government of Saskatchewan is very proud to work with Saskatchewan Polytechnic to provide the education and skills training opportunities to our students through a variety of programs. One of the biggest challenges that Saskatchewan employers have is to find qualified workers. Since 2008, our government has been addressing this issue and has invested a record $6.5 billion in post-secondary education and skills training. And I think the results of that investment are evident here today with another graduation in Prince Albert at Saskatchewan Polytech. A recent labour market report shows that Saskatchewan continues to lead the nation with the lowest unemployment rate in the nation of Canada for 19 consecutive months. Full-time employment in this province is up 14,800 year over year. The plan for growth in Saskatchewan is working. We have a target of adding 60,000 more people to that workforce by the year 2020, and we want each of you graduates here today to be a part of this plan in the province of Saskatchewan. Today is about your future as graduates, your future as citizens of your communities, and your future as citizens of the province of Saskatchewan. I would like to encourage each of you to build your career here in Saskatchewan and to take advantage of the many opportunities that our province has to offer. So in closing, congratulations again to the graduates. Congratulations to your proud families, to your friends, and congratulations to the communities from where you're from. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister Moe. To bring greetings on behalf of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Board of Directors, I would like to call upon Bob Stromberg.
Thank you. Mr. Minister, Chief Larry, Sue, Larry, Erin, special guests and graduates, good afternoon and welcome. It is my honor to bring greetings on behalf of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Board of Directors and to congratulate Saskatchewan Polytechnic Class of 2015. I am joined by one of my colleagues on the board, Donna Burkmeyer, who is here to witness this great occasion. Our role as a board is to provide leadership as Saskatchewan Polytechnic meets and balances the needs of its many stakeholders. We are responsible for establishing Saskatchewan Polytechnic's strategic priorities and for ensuring that the organization continues on the path towards achieving its vision. That is, to be globally recognized as the best polytechnic in Canada. Students are one of our most important stakeholder groups, and we keep both your aspirations and your needs top of mind through all that we do. You are graduating into a workforce at a very exciting time. Saskatchewan is emerging as an economic leader nationally, providing many opportunities for career development. The demand for people with technical education is especially high. Our grads, in particular, are respected among employers. That respect is reflected in both high employment and graduation satisfaction rates, and in consistently high graduate employment rates. Those are great results and are a testament to a fine institution of dedicated employees. But they are also a testament to the passion and commitment you bring to your field of practice, and to the passion and commitment of the graduates who came before you as newly minted Saskatchewan Polytechnic alumni. You have joined a prestigious group. On behalf of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Board of Directors, I congratulate each and every one of you and wish you the best of luck in your future in Saskatchewan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stromberg. Erin Kirton, Vice President of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Students Association for Prince Albert Campus, will now offer congratulations on behalf of the Students Association.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to all the students in our presence this afternoon. On behalf of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic, I welcome Dr. Rosia, Honourable Scott Moe, Director, Board of Directors, Provost and Vice President Ann Neufeld, all the Vice Presidents and all the other deans and dignitaries that are sitting here on the stage with us this afternoon. On behalf of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Student Association, I am here to say thank you and welcome again and congratulations to all you students. Have you made the right decision at attending Sask Polytech? Yes, you certainly have, as your determination and consistent effort have brought you to this stage today. Did you come in saying, I'm here to graduate with the best academic performance possible? Having spent the least amount of time studying? Maybe, but it sure took more than you have expected, but you did it. As the Vice President of the Sask Polytech Student Association Prince Albert Campus, with excitement, I extend congratulatory greetings on behalf of the Student Association of both Prince Albert and Saskatoon campus. I am aware that the past year of studies have not been easy, but it surely was one of growth, success, mishaps, and achievement. The mishaps I referred to is failing to finish assignments on time, missing a mark that would have put you to the mark you were striving for, and even misunderstanding amongst your colleagues and classmates. But above all the mishaps, here is the success, your presence here on the stage. I saw my attendance at Saskatchewan Polytechnic as a growth period of my life. I came in not knowing what I would leave with, and I am sure that most of you did the same. But we have achieved, and you have achieved so much, that I'm pleased to stand here and say that Sask Polytech has fulfilled its mission, which says to educate students and provide skilled and successful graduates. While we were working hard to reach this specific goal, Samantha Lux, an ex-director of the Student Association, said, "We underestimate the power of sleep. You are what you eat, and we fail to get up and get active. As you go on to your next and higher goal, please remember Samantha Lux's words of advice. Never underestimate the power of sleep." She said, "There is nothing worse than having 3 tests to study for, 2 assignments to hand in, 4 chapters to read, and the feeling that you have been hit by a train." Get active, get up, and take care of yourself. Samantha quoted Ellie Woods from Legally Blonde. "Exercise gives you endorphins, and endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands." Even though we're not talking about shooting husbands, the first part of the statement still stands true. When you are happy, your outlook on a situation can completely change how you tackle it. Your next challenge will provide greater challenges, so increase those endorphins. Allow yourself more happiness, better food, and more rest to get things through the next level. And while you're preparing for the next stage of your career, Remember to surround yourself with individuals who will assist in your success. I saw the help of the registration and the learning services department, my instructors, the librarians, and counselors. Keep in touch with friends you may be leaving behind, those going off in other directions, and form stronger bonds with those who are going to the same place with you, as they may become your network for the future school days. Show more love, support, and concern for each other. Create Facebook pages to stay connected, something I had never thought about before until preparing these speeches. A Facebook page makes the entire class available to assist one student with solving problems by providing suggestions as to how to tackle that situation. For those of you returning to school, take a closer look at the opportunities the school and the universities offer and the new careers opening up in your environment. Would you like to be a voice for fall in session? Then look at the Student Association. Are you athletic? Look at the recreational program offered. If you're an above average student, seek ways to assist by tutoring those through the Learning Services Office. The skills that you have employed that have made you successful are the same skills that will make you successful in the workplace. Congratulations to all.
Thank you, Erin, for those great words of advice to the graduates and really words about life for the rest of us as well. I would like to now call upon Dr. Neufeld, Saskatchewan Polytechnic Provost and Vice President Academic, to introduce our 2015 Honorary Diploma recipient, Sue Delanoy. The Honourable Scott Moe and Saskatchewan Polytechnic President and CEO, Dr. Rosia, will confer the honorary diploma. And following the introduction, Ms. Delanoy will address our graduates.
Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome. In my role as Provost, this is certainly one of the most rewarding days of the year. Let's enjoy it together. Saskatchewan Polytechnic's Honorary Diploma program started in 2004 as a way to recognize people who demonstrate Saskatchewan Polytechnic's vision and values and who have made significant contributions to education, business, industry, or government. Today, it gives me great pleasure to announce the recipient of the 2015 Saskatchewan Polytechnic Prince Albert Campus Honorary Diploma, Sue Delanoy. Sue is a successful and highly respected leader in developing and delivering programs and services for children and families. Sue is Executive Director of the Elizabeth Fry Society of Saskatchewan. The Elizabeth Fry Society supports women and youth who are or may be at risk of coming into conflict with the law. Prior to joining the Society, Sue worked with Communities for Children in Saskatoon and the Saskatchewan Early Childhood Association. Sue has been a child and youth advocate for more than 25 years. She is dedicated to encouraging change and innovation by collaborating with government, communities, and post-secondary institutions, including Saskatchewan Polytechnic, to achieve change for Saskatchewan's vulnerable families and youth. Sue is a Saskatchewan Polytechnic alumnus and graduate of the Integrated Resource Management Program. And I learned earlier today that she also met her husband while being a Saskatchewan Polytechnic student. Over the course of Sue's career, she has been an advisory committee member for Saskatchewan Polytechnic's Early Childhood Education Program, as well as a mentor for students in our Youth Care Worker Program. Sue was named a Children's Champion by the Saskatoon Preschool Foundation and was awarded the Children's Advocate Champion Award. She has been a YWCA nominee for Woman of the Year and included as one of Chatelaine Magazine's Who's Who of Canadian Women. Sue is passionate about helping children and youth reach their potential. She works with the Kinsman Activity Place of Saskatoon, improving the lives of gang-involved and street-entrenched young people. She also coordinates activities for KidsScan, a new early years knowledge to action project. She is a board member of the National Alliance for Children and Youth, an advisor for the Saskatoon Core Neighborhood Youth Co-op, and a special projects coordinator for Child and Youth Friendly Saskatoon. Sue is a very accomplished leader advocating for children and families across the province. She has completed outstanding work in the community, and we are very proud to have her on our team as an alumnus, advisor, and mentor. I am very pleased now to call upon Honourable Scott Moe, Minister of Advanced Education, and Saskatchewan Polytechnic President and CEO, Dr. Larry Rosia, to present Sue with an honorary diploma from Saskatchewan Polytechnic.
Okay, let's get this party started. I want to start today by acknowledging the traditional territory on which we're standing and have a privilege of being on here today in Prince Albert Treaty 6. And I'd like to thank all the dignitaries and my colleagues for the nomination and the honor. And I'd like to thank everyone for their support and their kind words that have led me to this accolade. Prince Albert happens to be one of my very favorite places on the earth because this is where my grandson lives, and he's 2. So of course, his mom and dad live here too. I better mention that. So I'm very happy about that too. As I look around at the graduates, you're looking fine. Everybody's like, I see a tiara somewhere too. There's even a tiara right behind me. Everybody looks pretty darn good. And of course, today I want to thank my family, my friends who are here today, and my colleagues and my peers, my staff who got the day off to come, who are always there for me as I muddle through this thing called life and work. Truly, I could never have accomplished anything without your love and support. And your support means everything to me. So thank you. So first of all, let me congratulate all of you here today for your achievements and all your accomplishments. I truly know how very hard this is, and I hate to tell you this, but this is only the beginning of your journey. There's that thing called work after and jobs, and we're all here for that after. So your journey's just beginning, but I don't want to depress you, so let's keep this mood going and celebrate today, right? So you're probably wondering, why am I addressing you? Who the heck is this person? Why did they have her ask you to speak? I'm not a famous sports figure. I can't sing. Well, I can, but you wouldn't want me to. And I look around this room and I think, well, maybe that's the point. 39 years ago, I started just like you did. I got my very first diploma, and contrary to popular belief, it wasn't for altruistic reasons that I got my first diploma. I wanted to make money. And I had my first job here in the province, and I worked as a fisheries and wildlife technician. And I worked for forestry, and I saw myself as a conservation officer. And you're wondering, oh, how did she do this? And now she's working for Elizabeth Fry. I don't get it. Conservation, conversation. I talk for a living now. So 30 years later, you never know what life is going to hand to you. So again, 30 years, I moved from Winnipeg, came to, at that time, SIAS, Polytechnic, took my first diploma here at, in Saskatoon, worked for a while, and it was when a pivotal moment in my life happened, and that was the birth of my first child. And I couldn't find childcare to go back to work, so that's when my lifelong, actually, I think it's my calling, has been for a childcare advocate to encourage this country and this province to ensure that we have enough childcare for every working parent and every student and everybody in this province. So that has led me. The Minister of Education's here. He got an earful at lunch. So an advocate always takes advantage of any moment they get in a room with. Sorry. We'll talk later. For 10 years, I worked for the government for a while, and that didn't work out for me so well working for the government. I was a little too vocal, apparently, for the government, which ended up working for the advocacy organization. And from there, I became the children's advocate for Saskatoon through Communities for Children. It was there I was introduced to homelessness, poverty, women in the sex trade, gangs. I just could not believe the injustices that a lot of young people were facing in my city and my province. And once I knew what was happening, it was incumbent upon me to act and do something. So from there, I dedicated my life to that. I've actually had, I think, somewhere along the line, my work has turned into a passion. And truly, I don't feel like I've ever worked a day in my life. I have and continue to be honored to use my voice, instill inspiration, mentor young people, and make changes in work on behalf of issues and with people I'm most able to support through strong advocacy and strong voices. And my hope here today is that you will find your strong voice in whatever job that you take on after this. So far too many times we spend our time vibrating between rage and despair and the things that we see around us, and we think we cannot change anything. But I would challenge you that change is always possible, and change comes in waves and in very small steps. And then 39 years later, you get on a little award. There you go. So I would also say if we become complacent, if we accept the status quo, if we do not daily challenge the things that we see around us that are not right, then we have to ask ourselves, what will our future generations say about us? And is this the future we do want to leave for our children? So as I look around the room today, I see very many heroes. I know what it takes to get through to this day. I don't know all your stories, but I bet somewhere in this room there's a single parent. I bet there's a single mom who got up every day and somehow got her children to some form of childcare. I bet somewhere in this crowd someone suffers from depression. I bet somewhere in this crowd there's someone with a dragon on their back called addiction who's maybe overcome that. I bet there's lots of family members who tried every day to get those kids out of bed and into the school. So some of you did have family to support you and some of you did not. If you suffered a tragedy while you were studying, then I know how hard and how hard you work today. If you've overcome anything while in pursuit of this goal, then again, I'm so very proud of you and for what you've accomplished. And should you be of the population that does not have any of these challenges in your life, then thank you so much for your understanding and patience while those of us who struggle to overcome. So as I mentioned before, and as you can clearly see, I'm a non-Indigenous woman that has spent the last few years of my career very much mired in Aboriginal culture and practices. As the Elizabeth Fry Society Executive Director, I have that privilege of walking in and out of jails every day with many Indigenous women whom find themselves incarcerated, involved with the justice system. By the way, my husband still can't believe they let me out of jail every day, but that's okay too. So before I sit down, I feel obliged, and everybody's going to feel obliged today to give you some advice. But I thought, what the heck? It's my turn. I'm going to chime in and give you a little bit of advice. I've just been, I work a lot with Indigenous women, and I work in an Aboriginal healing center down in Maple Creek. I spend time drumming with women. I've learnt the words. I can sing. Not very good, but I can sing. And I have been given the 7 sacred teachings that I've come to learn and respect, and to which I guide my work and principles by. So I want to leave those with you. to live with truth and speak truth to power. So one of the first ones is to live with humility by being grateful in all that you have or that you will ever have. To live with courage, to take risks, to say what's on your mind, and to remember we need brave people in this world. To live with love and to tell those people around you daily that you love them and to hold that gift sacred. To live with honesty and as the best you can. My theory still is don't tell a lie, because I can never remember those lies, so tell the truth. And finally, to live with wisdom, to know that wisdom comes in all forms and fashions, from teaching and lessons, from mentors, young people, old people, grandmothers, grandfathers, cookums, mushums. Remember your culture and don't forget your traditions. I want to wish you all a very full and productive life, and I know that all your contributions will make our cities, our province, and our country a much better place. And finally, I have to leave you with a quote with one of my very favorite authors, Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you're the only one who will decide where to do it now. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Delaney. We'll move on to our presentation of the Student Awards. The winners of the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Student Innovation Award and Outstanding Citizenship Award will be introduced by Dr. Ann Neufeld, Provost and Vice President, and the awards presented by Dr. Larry Rosia, President and CEO.
Thank you. Each year, Saskatchewan Polytechnic offers one innovation award to a deserving student. This is one of our most prestigious awards. Nominations are received from all 4 campuses. The award recognizes a student or team of students that has achieved a high standard of excellence on an innovative project or demonstrated innovative methods within their program of study. Innovation Award recipients are students who have advanced Saskatchewan Polytechnic's mission and values. They have contributed to the advancement of their campuses through academic achievement, innovative research, and community responsibility. Today, I am pleased to announce the 2015 Saskatchewan Polytechnic Innovation Award recipient is Leila Benmerrouche from Saskatchewan Polytechnic Integrated Resource Management Program. Leila's work experience and education complement her passion for science, technology, and natural resources. Leila is currently assisting with an applied research project involving, get this, dragonflies as ecological indicators of boreal water systems. And yes, I did practice that a couple of times before saying it. This is a difficult but exciting project conducting genetic analysis. We would be remiss if we also did not mention some of Leila's contributions to her community. Leila's personal achievements and community involvement include a multitude of leadership roles, volunteer work, and of course, a passion for science. Leila is actively involved with Special Olympics hockey, the Candle Lake Research Facility, and the Entomological Society of Saskatchewan. And she is the Integrated Resource Management Class President and Class Representative. She is also a recipient of the Rosemary Nemeth Memorial Scholarship. Leila's dedication to practical science has shaped how future students will learn about entomology within the Natural Resource Program at Saskatchewan Polytechnic. She has provided outstanding innovation and leadership to Saskatchewan's natural resources community and our institute. Please join me in congratulating Leila on receiving this year's Saskatchewan Polytechnic Innovation Award. Sure. Thank you. As well, each year, Saskatchewan Polytechnic offers one Outstanding Citizenship Award for a student at each campus. The award recognizes students who have inspired and encouraged others to make positive changes and who have made an extraordinary commitment to the Saskatchewan Polytechnic community. Outstanding Citizenship Award recipients are students who have advanced Saskatchewan Polytechnic's mission and values. They have contributed to the advancement of their campuses, and their actions have benefited other students. Today, I am pleased to announce that the 2015 Saskatchewan Polytechnic Prince Albert Campus Outstanding Citizenship Award recipient is Erin Kirton from the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Business Certificate Program. During her busy time at Saskatchewan Polytechnic, Erin also received the Prince Albert and District Chamber of Commerce Saskatchewan Innovation and Opportunity Scholarship and Bursary. Since Erin's arrival in Prince Albert as an international student from Guyana in South America, she has been supporting a number of initiatives within the community. She was elected as the Vice President of the Prince Albert Campus Student Association and created the International Student Club. Erin has also served as a mentor for international students adjusting with being away from home. Outside of school, Erin is busy balancing her studies, work, and volunteering with the Prince Albert Multicultural Council to celebrate and showcase cultural diversity in her community. Her volunteer activities for Saskatchewan Polytechnic, her studies, and her commitment to motivating and assisting other students model Saskatchewan Polytechnic's values and are a testament to her leadership and proven commitment to Saskatchewan Polytechnic community and its students. Please join me in congratulating Erin in receiving this year's Saskatchewan Polytechnic Outstanding Citizenship Award.
Congratulations to Leila and Erin. One of our proud initiatives at Saskatchewan Polytechnic is our Faculty Certificate Program. Faculty Certificate Program students are actually Saskatchewan Polytechnic faculty members. This course of studies prepares faculty members to assume their full scope of responsibilities as an instructor and supports their professional growth. Nancy Pardo will introduce the Faculty Certificate Program graduates, and Arnold Bolt, Associate Vice President of Academic and Research, will present them with their certificates.
Michael L. Wayne Gill. Tom Ross. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Faculty Certificate Program.
Thank you, Nancy and Arnold. We will proceed with the presentation of certificates and diplomas. We will present each school and program's graduates separately. Please hold your applause until all the graduates for the program have received their award.
We will begin with the presentation to the graduates from the School of Academic and Career Education. Jamie Hiltz, Acting Dean of the School of Academic and Career Education, will present the awards. The graduates of the Adult 12 programs will be introduced by Kathy Bendel, Program Head. Will the graduates of the Adult 12 program please come forward to receive your certificates and start the presentation of this afternoon's graduates?
Our first graduate is April Abraham Naskathy from Prince Albert. Next, we have Edward Alger from Prince Albert. Hardworking man. Troy Bird from Prince Albert. Troy says he's pursuing his dreams wherever they're going to take him. Michael Blackstar from Regina. Michael is pursuing a career in civil engineering. Kristen Brass, who tells me she's the best, is also from Prince Albert. We have a lot of laughter amongst our grads, I must say. Caroline Britton from Prince Albert. Taryn Daniel from Prince Albert.
We thank you for your enthusiasm, everyone. If we can just remind you to hold your applause until everyone is through, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Lauren Goodvoice from Prince Albert. Annie Halkett from Prince Albert. Annie is one of our students who is also receiving food and beverage certificate this year. She's also been known to take a load and a half in grade 12. She's a bit of a keener. And she has 2 jobs. Jolene Head from James Smith Cree Nation. Jolene is heading towards an education career. Next, we have Andrea Ledoux from Stanley Mission. Andrea has been accepted into continuing care aid assistant. Nancy Mack is from Guidong Province in China. She has received the Rotary Business Scholarship. Rotary Scholarship. She's been accepted into business. Seth Mackey from Prince Albert has been accepted for a Bachelor of Education at Suntep. He has 2 subject awards, Math Foundations 30 and Info Pro 30. Carolee McDonald from Prince Albert has been accepted into the University of Saskatchewan, Arts and Science. She's pursuing a law career. Shaylin McKenzie from Larange. Happy birthday, she told. She has been accepted into addictions counseling for the fall. Sahara Muhammad, originally from Somalia, is proud to be a Prince Albert citizen. Another very hard-working girl. Tyler Muchuinas. Mooch has been accepted into the heavy-duty mechanic program starting this fall. Clement Moore is from Shoal Lake, Red Earth. Go on, dude. It's time.
He's an amazing basketball player.
Got the fans. Gina Park is originally from Seoul, Korea. She has been awarded the Subject Awards in Biology 30, Native Studies 30, Psychology 30, the Canadian Federation of University Women's Scholarship, and she has been accepted into the College of Arts and Science at the University of Saskatchewan. Go now. Michelle Paul from the James Smith Cree Nation. It plans on becoming an early childhood education worker. Jessie Pearson from Prince Albert. Rachel Rabbitskin from Prince Albert. Rachel is determined to never give up. She was actually one of my students and survived. Gino Lee Roberts from Prince Albert. He has been accepted into media arts production. Gino not only has a huge fan base, but he is another one who is taking a full load and another 50% load this last quad so he could finish when he wanted. Candy Robillard from Black Lake. She's the single mother of one. She's a proud graduate. She wants you to know it's never too late, though she's planning on moving on to her electrician course soon. By the way, if you get a chance, check out the beautiful beaded dress her grandmother made her. Ashley Ross is from Wayakwen. She has received the Foundation Math Award. Ronald Ross, also from Wayakwen. Crystal Sanderson from Prince Albert. Rhonda Smallchild from Beardy and Okamasas. She's a mother of 4 beautiful children and girlfriend to, I hope you don't mean another child. Charlene Smith from Muscadet is married to Marshall Smith. Wishes to acknowledge him today.
Hi, Marshall.
Tashina Steinhauer from Prince Albert. And working on the Sask Polytech is the premier Canadian institution. Tamara Umperville is from Prince George, BC. Travels to the quality. Corey Wolf from Prince Albert. Svetlana Zaskovits. Svetlana has received the History Award, the ELA Award, the Saskatchewan Polytechnic Achievement Award, and she's been accepted into the University of Saskatchewan College of Arts and Science to pursue nursing. And ladies and gentlemen, I give you the very first graduates of the Prince Albert Campus Adult 12 program, Saskatchewan Polytechnic.
Congratulations to the students of the School of Academic and Career Education. We would now like to present the certificates to the students of the School of Business. Dan McKay, Dean of the School of Business, will present the awards. Norm Rivet, Program Head, will introduce the graduates of the Business Certificate Program.
Alexandra Avramenko, Prince Albert. Dion Boyton, Prince Albert. Stacy France, Prince Albert. Wendy Lebec, Prince Albert. Raylene Lupachuk, Prince Albert, or Weirdale, sorry, Weirdale. Janelle Maximovich, Prince Albert. Delarmo Misa, Prince Albert. Kimberly Roberts, Leask. Rosalind Smith, Pine House. Brandy Wilkinson, Prince Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Business Certificate Program.
Betty McKelkey, Program Head, will now introduce the graduates of the Business Planning, Entrepreneurship, and Small Business programs.
Loretta Ullman, Prince Albert. Brenda Jardine, Prince Albert. Kirill Sending, Saskatoon. Totally online student. I met her for the first time today. Trina Tesmer Snowden, the Metropolis. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Business Planning Applied Certificate Program. She's been trying to get me to hug her all year. So, Tasha Chester, Prince Albert. Stuart Clinton, Prince George, BC. Cody Dawkin, Beauval. Josh France, Prince Albert. Janelle Gamble, Duck Lake. Again. Good work, Ryan. Ryan Herman, Laloche. Tara Lenz, Shellbrook. Gurindere, Chatham, England.
How are you doing? Good.
Sarah Turpin, Battleford. Talia White, Saskatoon. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Program.
The Office Education graduates will be introduced by Program Head Jean Myers.
Heather Arcand, Prince Albert. Jennifer Baptiste, North Battleford. Nicole Cameron, Saskatoon. Destiny Halkett, Christopher Lake. Bailey Johnstone, Leoville. Homira Nazrin, Saskatoon. Corinne Olson, South End. Nicole Postal, Prince Albert. Amber Souls, Prince Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Office Education Certificate Program.
Congratulations to all our graduates from the School of Business. We will now present the certificates to the students of the School of Construction. John Erickson, Acting Dean of the School of Construction, will present the awards. The students in the Carpentry Applied Certificate Program will be introduced by Connie Wells, instructor in the Carpentry Program.
Shanda Burns, James Smith First Nation. Cynthia Canopace, Leask, Saskatchewan. And Heidi St. Amand from Prince Albert. And we did have some males graduate from certificate carpentry, but they're just a little shy. So we're an all-female team here today.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Carpentry Applied Certificate Program. The students of the Electrician Applied Certificate Program will be now introduced by Wayne Gill, Program Head.
Craig Whitehead, Prince Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the graduates of the Electrician Applied Certificate Program.
Congratulations to all of the graduates from the School of Construction. We will now present the graduates from the School of Health Sciences. Linda Kushner-Pekruel, Dean of Health Sciences, will present the awards. The graduates of the Addictions Counseling and Mental Health and Addictions Worker Program will be presented by Barb Robinson, Program Head.
Corinne Folden, Lake Lenore. Patricia Natauhau, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Addictions Counseling Diploma Program.
Ursula Ostenik, Program Head, will introduce the students from the Continuing Care Assistant Program. Congratulations. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd like to introduce Shana Albert Tatusis from Sweetgrass First Nations. I'd like to introduce Kristen Bear, Big River First Nation. Next, I'd like to introduce Vivian Bird from Prince Albert. I'd like to introduce Donna Baruch from Prince Albert. Next, I'd like to introduce Janine Bruno from Waterhen Lake First Nation. And next, I'd like to introduce Taylor Ann Chernoff from Prince Albert. Next is Ashley Chester from Prince Albert. Next we have Brianna Halowich from Battleford. And now we have Amanda Given from Shellbrook, Saskatchewan. I'd like to introduce Monica Ironbow from Cut Knife. Next we have Jade Iron from Canoe Lake. I'd like to introduce Margaret Kilpatrick from North Battleford. I'd like to introduce Channing Kalsar from Prince Albert. Now I'd like to introduce Rolanda La Liberty from Green Lake.
Look at that little munchkin.
Okay. I'd like to introduce Miranda Martel from Moosomin First Nation. Now I'd like to present Catherine Peranto from McDowell. And Rachel Peterson from Buffalo Narrows. I'd like to present Anne Philp from Prince Albert. Next, I would like to present April Robert from Prince Albert. allow me to introduce Marlene Stone from North Battleford. Next, I would like to introduce Lori Tolentino from North Battleford. Next, I would like to introduce Arlene Vallejos from North Battleford. Next, I would like to present Elsie Vargas from Colombia. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Continuing Care Assistant Certificate Program. Let's give them a hand.
Congratulations to all our graduates from the School of Health Sciences. We will move on to the graduates from the School of Hospitality and Tourism. Nancy Dill, Dean of the School of Hospitality and Tourism, will present the students with their awards as they cross the stage. The graduates of the Food and Beverage Service Applied Certificate will be introduced by instructor Anya Bergen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to send out a heartfelt congratulations to all the students who were unable to make it to their graduation day today. We wish you the best for the future, and you're in our thoughts and in our hearts. And I will now introduce you to the Food and Beverage Group. Miss Jacqueline Ballantyne, de Chambault Lake. Miss Chantal Bear, Shaw Lake. Miss Nicole Burns, Prince Albert. Miss Christy Dufresne, Pierceland, Saskatchewan. Mr. Leslie Nitauhau, Prince Albert. Miss Destiny Starblanket, Prince Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the students of the Food and Beverage Service Certificate Program.
The food services cook, institutional cooking, and professional cooking and short order cooking graduates will be introduced by Ben Stanford, instructor.
From the institutional cooking program, Tania Janile, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Tia Goodvoice, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Edna Head, Prince Albert. Leah Head, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Olivia Head, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Robert Canapes, Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan. Lacey Linklater, Pelican Narrows. Kelly Gamble, Duck Lake. Josephine Sanderson, Canistano. Stanley Stone Stand, Canistano. Ashley Sutherland, Duck Lake. Ashley was our institutional valedictorian. Yvonne Sutherland, Duck Lake. From the professional cooking program, Chelsea Bird, South End. Kaylee Bird, South End. Lana Charles, Stanley Mission. Roderick Daniels, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Alexandra Desjardins, Dillon. Stella Gardapi, Duck Lake. Swanson Highway, Pelican Narrows. Jacinta Janvier, La Loche. Kara Johnstone, Mrs. Tawasis. Mr. Tawasis, sorry. Daniel Lauren, Sandy Bay. Dorothy McCullum, Sandy Bay. Mandy McGivery, Cumberland House, Saskatchewan. Noreen McKay, Prince Albert. Priscilla Morasti, Prince Albert, our professional cooking valedictorian. Susan Morin, South End. Sherry Netahau, Prince Albert. And Skylar Star Blanket, Deschambault Lake, Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation of the Culinary Arts program for Saskatchewan Polytechnic. Thank you. Thank you. Well done.
Congratulations to all our graduates from the School of Hospitality and Tourism. We will now present the graduates from the School of Human Services and Community Safety. Nancy Dill, Dean of the School of Human Services and Community Safety, will present the students with their awards as they cross the stage.
Terry Fleury will produce. He has produced a few graduates here today. Terry Fleury will introduce the graduates of the Aboriginal Police Preparation Program and the Correctional Studies Program.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dean Dill. Program Head Don Fleming with the Aboriginal Police Prep Program sends her regrets today. The first graduate I'd like to introduce, Tyler Roy Woitis of the Aboriginal Police Prep Program. He's representing the program today. Congratulations, Tyler, and all the Aboriginal Police Prep students. From the Correctional Studies Program, Jody Arcan, Prince Albert. Leslie Bear, Prince Albert. Vanessa Bear, Muscadet First Nation. Dixie Bird, Montreal Lake, Saskatchewan. Justin Desereau, Prince Albert. Angela DeRocher, Big River First Nation. Lori Hansen, Prince Albert. Charisse Latondre, Prince Albert. Kennedy Marino, Sioux Lookout, Ontario. Jennifer Martin, Prince Albert. Danielle Mattice, Birch Hill, Saskatchewan. Kayla Maurice, Hay River, Northwest Territories. Miranda Morin, Big River First Nation. Renee Netmaker, Big River First Nation. Caitlin Poss, Humboldt, Saskatchewan. Miranda Robinson, Cross Lake, Manitoba. Courtney Samuel, Prince Albert. Shalissa Seawap, Denair Beach, Saskatchewan. Jenna Smith, Prince Albert. I'll say your names. Lucas Smith, Prince Albert. Sarah Soliduca, Prince Albert. Kendra Stacy, Larange, Saskatchewan. Studies Diploma Program.
Congratulations all. Burl Coghill, Program Head, will introduce the graduates of the Early Childhood Education Program.
Stacy Ahaniku at Atakaku. Jamie Dazillion, Wollaston Lake. Shelley Eisbister, Orange. Candace Kemp, Larange. Kayleen LaRose, Prince Albert. Lisa Morin, Big River First Nation. Demi Opikakyu, Canoe Lake. Erin Roy, Ila Lacrosse. And Nicole Sarazin, Prince Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Early Childhood Education Program. Thank you.
Benita Harris, Program Head, will now introduce the graduates of the Esthetician and Hairstylist programs. And I'd just like to do a shout out to one of their students, Melanie, cut and colored my hair on Monday as part of her testing, and another of their students, Amanda, styled my hair today. So it's a great place to go if you need hairstyling or esthetician services. So thank you. Benita.
You're welcome. It is my honor to introduce the students of the Esthetician program. Ann Dawn Tyran, or Tai Chan, sorry. Charity Felix, Sturgeon Lake. Charlie Janvier, Lelouch. Charlie is also a graduate of the hairstyling program this year as well. Brittany Levesque, Prince Albert. Kelsey Legere, Fond du Lac. Lauren Melnick, Le Pas, Manitoba. Misty Nataha from Prince Albert. I am also honored to introduce the students of the hairstyling program. Willia Janvier, Lelouch. Navneet Kaur, now of Prince Albert. Kong Lee, now of Prince Albert, formerly Vietnam. Melanie McDonald, Sturgeon Landing, and Lisa Stylist. Maria Mitchell, St. Louis. Amber Natamagan, Pine House Lake. Ivan Apiche, Prince Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduates of the hairstyling and esthetician programs.
Congratulations to all of our graduates from the School of Human Services and Community Safety. Next up are our graduates of the School of Information and Communications Technology. Dan McKay, Dean of the School of Information and Communications Technology, will present the awards. Kevin Malberg, Program Head, will introduce the graduates of the Media Arts Production and New Media Communication Certificate programs.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to introduce to you graduates from the School of Information and Communications Technology. Danielle Lynn Banga from the Philippines, graduating from the Media Arts Production Certificate Program. Danton Constant from Canistino, another graduate of the Media Arts Production Certificate Program. Lyle Charles from South End is graduating from the New Media Communications Certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Media Arts Production Certificate and New Media Communications Certificate program.
Congratulations to the graduates from the School of Information and Communications Technology. We will now move on to the graduates from the School of Mining, Energy and Manufacturing. Brenda Suru, Acting Dean, will present the students with their awards as they cross the stage. Bentley Weeb, Instructor, will introduce the graduates of the welding program.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me in congratulating these people. Trevor Kite Wayhat, Loon Lake. Most mispronounced name. Crystal McDonald, Prince Albert. Best functioning alarm clock, beats the teachers to work. Ladies and gentlemen, a representative group of the graduates of the Welding Certificate program.
We will now introduce the graduates from the School of Natural Resources and Built Environments. Brenda Suru, who is also the Acting Dean of Natural Resources and Built Environment, will present the students with their awards as they cross the stage. Ryan Galbraith, Instructor, will introduce the students of the Integrated Resource Management Diploma Program.
Leila Benmerrouche from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Cree Long John from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a representative sample of almost 45 graduates of the Integrated Resource Management and Diploma Program and Natural Resources Program. Thank you.
We will now move on to our last school, the graduates from the School of Nursing. Dr. Neetha Dick, Dean of the School of Nursing, will present the students with their awards as they cross the stage. Karen Elliott, Program Head, will introduce the graduates of the Practical Nursing Program.
Tana Valentine, Sturgeon Lake First Nation. Taylor Calflesh, Rostern, Saskatchewan. Kaisa Kruger, Melfort, Saskatchewan. Kelty Newdorf, Hague, Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Practical Nursing Program.
This completes the awarding of certificates and diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the 2015 graduates of Saskatchewan Polytechnic's Prince Albert campus.
Okay, just one more thing. Following the ceremony, a graduation tea is being hosted in the upper foyer. I hope each of you will take the opportunity to drop in and share the celebration of this graduation day. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, thank you all for attending the 2015 Convocation exercises.
Thank you also to this year's Convocation organizers for all your hard work. And thank you as well to the E.A. Rawlinson Centre for providing such a great venue. Please remain standing in your places until all of the graduates have left the auditorium. Have a wonderful afternoon and a great celebration.